Brady quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up the throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Tom Brady.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady, he'll set up the screen to Fournette. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
From midfield, here's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
49, guys. Mike, 49. I'm coming.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He gets it to Brown. Good play. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
7-yard line.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now. 49's the mic. Watch 49. Here we go. 49. 49's the mic. 49's the mic. Action, reload.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Again, it's Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. Way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the. So about me and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the little go miss? Ay, how she
a thing, how I got her, how I did it, yeah. Spend the whole ass, like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in the eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Make it my...
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Tampa. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Brady now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
44's the mark, 44's mark. Check. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. 44,
Shotgun now for Brady. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Mike Bobo. Hey, check.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Tremaine Edmonds.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
31-yard line.
44's to Mike. 44's to Mike. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Hey, Alabama.
Fournette, a first down carry. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Mike Bobo. Time to go, night. 44's to Mike. 44's Mike. Check. Right it. 44. Mike. 44. You need 3 men now. 44's to Mike. 44.
Now they'll throw with Brady. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Brings up 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Check, sugar. Check 4. Out. Under 10. 50.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Brady, his pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 3-yard touchdown run, and the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and force that incompletion.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Check three. He's coming.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Wait, that wide, 80. Check. So don't say nothing. 44.
Fournette on the counter. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
No. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. 72.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
44 mark. Check. Exit. Hey, motion backfield.
6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Buccaneers 6, Bills 0. Ryan Suckup on for the field goal.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Brady. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Switch. Malcolm.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go, D. Hey, just
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Rip left, rip left. 44. Check it, reload. Here we go. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo. Regular.
From the gun, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Shoot. Big ass.
Now Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Down and 11.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will make our score 9-0. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bills' 1st down.
319. Check. Watch 54. Focus, defense, focus. Mike 5-4. Silver. Slap. Kill.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. To the air, Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check. Nice, screen up.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Check right, check right. 44's the mic. 44's the mic. Hey, tight down, tight. Check 26, check 26.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
44, Mike, 44. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. 44's the mic. 44's the mic. Well, baby, come on.
From the gun on third down, Brady airing this one out for Evans. This is caught inside the 15. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
At the 11-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Brady. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 4-yard line.
Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. From the gun, Brady to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's 3rd and short.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
That's the run. Check. Lucky, rim. Check out rim.
Brady to throw again. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And he'll bang that one through.
Buccaneers 16, Bills nothing. Bradley Pinion, the kickoff.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the Bills come to the line to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
The 21-yard line.
Check. Right there. 54, right there.
Throwing now is Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Throwing on first down is Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Andre Roberts now to return it. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. He's picked off near his own 48, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Mike Evans, 39 yards. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Roberts now on the return.
Andre Roberts on the return. From 19-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Ross Conacher. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Let's go on. No, 66. Hold 50.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again to Jones. And they'll get him down right around the 16. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run for Jones. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Brady now on 1st down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Let him know, let him know. Ozzie! 44. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. 44 is the mic. 44. 72. It's coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Bobo's the mic. Mike's Bobo. Watch the screen, watch the screen. 72.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. 58, boys, 58. 58, come on. Let's go, tight end. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Brady. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Jerry Hughes too strong as he's in for the sack.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
So you were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel. That's how they pay the proper price.
And how much were they, a dime? What were they?
15 cents.
26.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
But things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Roberts on the return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for
drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Allen's throw is complete, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
And again, it's Allen. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
Now Allen again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
A 3-yard.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa.
Right there, 54.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now Allen on 3rd down. And he's able to find Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo 1st. Took till the 2nd half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Allen finding Knox there, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Right there, 54, right there.
Here's Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know, what do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
4th down.
Check, 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 check.
Singletary, they'll run for it. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back.
Switch, switch, switch. Check 13. Check 13.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
5-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
4.
From the gun, Brady. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Right there, 54.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he's got it. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Hey, 180! Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, man. Half. He's crashing. He's checking crash. 6 guard. Check 6 guard.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
44. Mike 44. It's going to be a long. Regular. It's going to be a long. Hey, 166.
Again, it's Jones. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
At the 41-yard line.
Come on. 44's Mike. 44's Mike. Check.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Jordan Boyer.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. The Bucs on 3rd down. Well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try to make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. Jerry Hughes on the stop.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
He's coming, double up. Hey, 66. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Big edge. Come, come. Hey, go 66. 72.
Operating from the gun, Brady. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. To give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Switch up. 49 the mic. 49 the mic. It's been a long day. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
I can't believe they check it. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Watch the pass. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. You got nothing in there. You got nothing. Check. Crunch. Alert 3. Hey, Alabama. 31. Check 31. Under crunch.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
45 the mic.
On 1st down, Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On play action, Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Carlton Davis picks it.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
58, boys, 58, 58, come on. It's a party now. It's a party now. 58's the mark.
Brady going to throw here. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught.
Brady
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Alpha. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. And 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Jab. Rush in. Rush sugar, sugar.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Wait, 20. Let's go. SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS. 58's the money. 58's the money. It's our time. It's our time. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, Alabama, Alabama. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Go, 58 is the Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Brady going to look to throw. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 25.
Brady's pass intercepted by the Bills. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL. Check us out at EA from Tampa.